tight, raise my sodium. When I started, niggas said I couldn't flow with them or roll with them. Little do they know I be a ghost to them. Speaker with no podium, just a mic and an audience. Ain't said much, but you can feel the ambiance. The energy I bring was cultivated from young. Born in the neo-soul era, gotta know I'm the one. I introduce to you the free-flowing individual. To elite, send the heat, I'm the black lincecum. Just coolio, bow and kiss the ring of the dawn. Super clean, my pedigree in the upper echelon. Descendant of kings, hailing from Kings County. I fuck with them justice, keep them clown-ass niggas from around me. Boy, it's no question, I'm on the quest to be ahead of them. Think you ballin', well, it's bully ball. They want the rock and I'm dead in them. Bet my competitors ain't see this one coming. Like a punch to the stomach, I got them huffing and puffing. I hit your shorty on the rag, we be fucking and fucking. Anytime I see
Yup.
What the
Franco
fuck
Vegas voice, man.
is good, motherfuckers?
What we talking about?
We back, man. Source Radio in the motherfucking building.
Hold on, they let us come back again?
They let us come back again, my nigga.
Fucked up. We on Saturdays?
We on Saturdays, my nigga.
Yo, bro, that's crazy.
Saturdays?
That shit crazy. Nah. That shit crazy with all types of shit, bro.
Yeah, man, you already know what it is, man. I'm Franco Vegas.
You got your boy Kanai, you know what I'm saying?
You know
we
what I'm
out
saying?
here.
We DJ Black Bully in the building.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Source Radio. We back in effect, motherfuckers.
Yeah, man. We out here.
Second Saturday of the year. You know what it is, man. You know what we doing.
I said this shit the first show, but they really done fucked up America.
Sunday. We gonna keep reminding.
Nah.
Like, I don't feel like we reminded them in 2017.
Yo, we about to
just
get-
in case
yeah.
you forgot, y'all done
We
fucked up.
reminded them, but now on the level that they have fucked up, like to the shit that I'm about to.
We about to get into America today. We about to get on America today.
America about to be a smut day.
You know what I'm saying? We about to run all up and through that bitch. But real quick, you know what I'm saying? Shout outs to our sponsors, Spunism.
Spun.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure you visit
Shout out to Spun, man.
www.spunism.com.
Facts.
Or you go to Clown Company at 101 Delancey Street. You know what I'm saying? Get your Spunism. Follow at Spunism.
You ain't spun of us, nigga. You ain't one of us.
You
nigga.
ain't spun of us,
You ain't
nigga.
spun of us, nigga. What the fuck you
Yes.
talking about?
And a brief reminder, you know what I'm saying? 2 Saturdays from now, it's a very important day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It's Franco Day.
February 4th.
Franco Day.
My motherfucking birthday.
Franco Day.
We gonna be lit in here.
Oh wait, Tom.
Aquarius.
Wait, real fast. In a couple hours, 1:15. It's Chelsea Day.
Oh yeah.
So after this show,
We sliding.
we gon' glide up in that good old party, my nigga.
Family
so
day, you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Shout
our
out to
family
cousin
turns
Chelsea,
up.
man.
Yeah,
We gonna
man.
turn up
Shout
for
out
you
to
tonight.
Chelsea, man. It's
That's a
her
fact.
motherfucking birthday, man. As she said, JJ.
And it's lit. You dig it? But we about to get into this show real quick. Kanai went on Facebook earlier, and I was, you know what I'm saying, I do a little prayer on when he asked about the show.
Regular.
And he asked about what's a good topic for us to come up with today. So this one was fan selected. So I'm gonna let you lead us into this topic, my brother.
Alright, so check this out. I really hope and appreciate you watching right now. And if you watch later, that's cool too. But shout out to Janae, man.
Facts.
Janae been a long-standing friend for dumb long. And I feel like the topic that she brought up was something she really feels heartfelt about because she's been one of these people since junior high. And I can speak that from a witness. We gonna talk about these black nerds, right? Now, I'm a black nerd, you feel me? But I'm a very unconventional black nerd. Like, I could tell you what happened in Dragon Ball Z back to season 1. Or I could talk to you about Dragon Ball before that. I could talk to you about Yu Yu Hakusho, but I could also tell you what happens if you don't clean your gun correctly and it backfire and it cock back the wrong way when you release it. You feel me? So, that's the type of way I thought black nerds would assimilate themselves as they got older. But what she brought up was a very, very detrimental topic that I overlooked because I haven't been in that circle. We're going to talk about black nerds that feel the need to segregate themselves from their culture.
You're still black, fam.
First of all, we're going to separate black nerds from black emos. That's one. Because you can get it very, very disoriented. Like, you have black emos that fuck with anime and rah. And then you have black nerds that are just black nerds. I want to speak about them both, but I want you to understand the difference. A black emo is somebody who is of the same color variation to mine, any type of pigment or anything resulting from the diaspora that decides to follow the more punk rock or low metal society itself. The straight hair, the extra piercings, rah. Then you have black nerds who may have certain
Qualities.
characteristics that follow the same, but they still remember who they are.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the black segregated nerds, and these are who we're speaking on. First of all, I feel like if you can't relate to the genetic species that you were born into because of the type of media that you feel like you want to enjoy, that's fine. I don't knock you. I feel like you joined the genome that is a part of everything that you're doing. But when you start to alienate yourself and you start to join the, sorry to say it, white kids because you feel like they're the ones that respond to you more, actually you're being more hypocritical. Because when we refer to black nerds, for the most part, yeah, you might have Magic and Harry Potter and blah, blah, blah. Those black nerds are subsets. I'm going to be all the way real. The real black nerds are anime derivative. So for you to blend in with the white culture, you're still being redundantly hypocritical because they did not create said culture that you're trying to affiliate yourself with. They did not create that. All of the pants with the fucking metal rings and all that shit, that's not white. That's not white, that's Asian. So if I don't see you chilling with Fung Sang Wang and whatever his name is, whoever, however, then you're being hypocritical.
Shit, let me jump in on this real quick, because
Go for it.
honestly, it's like there is a difference, but now it's time we blur these lines just a little bit, because it's a problem amongst us that we segregate ourselves amongst each other. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
Like, just because you like Dragon Ball Z, or you know what I'm saying, you like Yu Yu Hakusho or Naruto or whatever the case may be, and the next man might like to watch World Star Hip Hop compilations.
Sasuke, bitch.
And all types of shit like that, don't make you any less or don't make him any more black. Like, what the fuck is acting black, my nigga? Like, other than showing pride in being black, I don't understand how you act black. Like, you could show pride in being black and still like rock music. I like rock music. Queen is one of my favorite bands ever. Freddie Mercury
Yellow
is one of the
Card is my niggas.
lit. You know what I'm saying? Freddie Mercury is one of the greatest singers ever. But guess what? I'll never denounce being black because of what I like. That's just what I like. That makes me a person. What makes me black is the fact that I show pride in what the fuck I do as a black man, my accomplishments as a black man. I don't understand why you motherfuckers feel the need to segregate yourself from being black just because you got different interests from stereotypical black, you know what I'm saying, people. Like,
Well, I have to ask the question though.
what's up?
Do you feel that it's really the people themselves isolating themselves? Like, I don't think somebody that's intelligent and that's into Dragon Ball Z.
Oh,
whatever,
No, it's on both sides.
Like, I understand that.
Let me
Yeah,
get on
sometimes
the
it might
other
happen,
side.
but
This-
I feel like it happens. And this is just my experience and going through it. Because at one point I was in honor society, and to be honest, it didn't work both ways. I couldn't be in honor society and gang bang, and you know what I'm saying. Like, after a while, niggas start to look at you like.
All right.
So what I found was that people eventually start to isolate themselves because they're not accepted. There is this stigma that in order to be a black man, you have to walk a certain way. You have to think a certain way. You get what I'm saying? You can't like something that's too soft, otherwise you punked in the hood.
All right.
To be honest.
Now
You know what I'm saying? So
let me
you learn to separate yourself and you gravitate towards people that are a little more open to accept.
So now we got to talk to the other side.
let me
Holla at 'em.
let me
You know what I'm
explain
saying? So
something.
it's definitely both sides. You
That's
gotta
a
look at
fact.
both sides.
Let me explain something right now, real fast. First off, when I was in that phase, and I say phase because I was really like going hard. Like, I was never cosplay hard, you know, but it was to a point where I followed a lot of animes, regular. I got beat up. I got jumped. Yeah, that's cool. I hear you. At the end of the day, if you trying to jack that you bout this nerd life and then you segregate yourself from your race to join whatever race you feel is more comfortable, I'm sorry, but you just looking for another pigmentational excuse to be pussy. Period. Why do I say that? I got beat up for that. I got exercised for that. I got looked at and pointed at, oh, that's the weird kid, and rah, 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 rah. All that dumb shit, nigga. I'll still watch fucking anime. And now all of a sudden, everybody who was jacking it before that wasn't jacking it in high school want to come out now.
Oh, yeah.
Because being a nerd is
yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you go and listen to that, you know what I'm saying, link in
I'ma
the
let
bio,
you know.
you'll know about that.
If you wasn't, facts, link in the bio let you know about all that. But if you wasn't jacking being a nerd from 2005 to 2010, you pussy.
But again, that's what I said. It's an image. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people, if you don't know anything about Tupac, like we can go. That's Thug Life himself.
But wait.
But if you don't know anything about Tupac, you don't know that he also studied ballet.
Yeah.
You don't know that he wrote poetry.
Yeah.
You don't know that he listened to classical
Yeah.
music. He listened to rock music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All you know is what Thug Life, Murder wrote, and that. But that's the problem.
But see,
in our communities, we often this is again, this goes back to the music. This goes back to hip hop.
But it goes deeper than that.
It does. It definitely goes deeper than that. It goes down to the media because that's the only part of us that they
Not
want
even
to
that.
portray.
Facts.
You understand? But my point being, when you grow up and that's all you see, and you don't take the time to get to actually know these artists. You know what I'm saying? Understand what they've been through. Understand that. You know what I mean? The point behind. Nobody understood the theory behind Thug Life.
All right,
A lot of people just jacked it.
That says an acronym.
Thank you. But a lot of people don't know that. They just look at it as, oh, I'm supposed to be a thug because that's what he's showing me. He's showing me guns, but they never paid attention to the logic behind it.
I'm gonna put it to you.
That still goes with, you know what I mean? You have to do it's just an image. People look at the image itself and don't take the time. So yeah, being a nerd is not the coolest thing.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. I feel like black nerds let me down the most because as an era or as a neo-cultural being, black nerds themselves represent themselves the most poorly. Why do I say that? Y'all study and y'all watch and y'all follow literally a culture that is based off fighting for what you believe in. And niggas ain't fighting. What are you sitting here watching Dragon Ball Z and Yu Yu Hakusho and all this dumb shit for? None of y'all niggas is really using that martial arts. None of y'all.
Nah, and
the way I
also-
look at it, nobody's actually standing up for that culture. I've had to stand up for nerds in high school. Why the fuck did I have to do that? I understand where you're coming from. I had no problem with it. But why the fuck do I have to do that if you're studying something that's so aggressive?
I don't think the whole point of a nerd is that it's a lifestyle. I think it's just
No, it is.
It's
Being a
type that
nerd.
somebody puts you in. You just like what you like. That was your whole point.
But being a nerd is a
Like,
lifestyle.
I want to be a nerd.
No, you wanna know why it's a
I mean,
lifestyle?
like,
Because
like-
but it's just like being gay. Gay wasn't a word till somebody labeled it.
Well, I think being a
No.
nerd is just you going against. Look, all right.
You're going
for
against
example,
what society says is
But you're not doing
okay.
it purposely. You're not saying, "Hey, I want to be a rebel." That's a rebel without a cause. When you're a nerd, it's just because you like what you like. I happen to enjoy science.
So why won't you
But it's
fight
so
for that?
crazy.
Alright.
But why don't
All right, so boom.
But why
I
you
got y'all.
never fight?
I got y'all.
But why you never fight back for that? That's my thing.
Here's
You
my
feel
thing
me?
about it. You know what I'm saying? When you break down what y'all both just said. All right, it's like y'all both right. First of all, being a nerd is not intentional. It's who you are, nigga. Nobody labels themselves a nerd really until they heard somebody else call them a nerd.
But nobody labels themselves anything.
Or heard exactly. Nobody heard, like until somebody described what a nerd is to them, and they was like, well, I guess if that's what a nerd is, I'm a nerd.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's the same thing with a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, but in the end, my thing about it is, like you said, it's on both sides. We gotta stop looking at niggas that like different shit and being like, yo, you a nerd, my nigga. You not a geek. You a geek. You not one of us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
stop dubbing that
like,
shit. Yeah.
And why we getting on the other side?
I gotta be dumb. Why?
Right. So like, while we getting on the other side, what the fuck is talking white?
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
No. Let me get on this one. Let me get.
Because you know I was about to get on that.
Let me get in that ass on this one. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people used to, you know what I'm saying, look at me and be like, oh, you talk proper, fam? You talking white? The fuck is talking white? You telling me that speaking like I have some intellect, like
You
I actually
use
have some
diction and vocabulary?
Yeah, like you actually
Where they do that at?
enunciate your words, fam. Like how the fuck dumb do you sound? Like
Yo,
what the
my
fuck does
guy.
that mean?
Yo, my guy, I can't understand the amount of syllables that's in your word, my guy. Like, what are you talking about? You sound mad Caucasian. Fuck out of it.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when Kendrick first came out, niggas is like, oh nah, I can't fuck with him, son. Like, I don't understand what that nigga be talking about. So you can't fuck with a nigga because he's saying some shit that you might have to look into? That's crazy. Like,
How many people research that you know nowadays?
that's crazy. It's not even
Yo,
about
Webster is the most unpopular nigga ever.
What's really good with that? What's the problem with carrying yourself proper? Like, what's wrong with carrying yourself like you have some common sense? Like, you telling me that acting black is acting ignorant? Like, and that's where I can't get mad at certain black nerds for, like, it's depending on where they grew up at. If they grew up around mad white people, and and a few black people they know tell them that they acting white for speaking proper, I can't get mad at them.
But it
them,
don't.
no, hold on, let me finish. I can't get mad at them specifically. That specific
It's like
diagraphic. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you grew up around white people and a few black people you come in contact with tell you that because you're speaking proper English or because you carry yourself with some type of self-respect that you're acting white, then I can't get mad at them for going, you know what? I guess I'm not black then. I guess I'm white.
Honestly, I don't even give that as a fucking excuse. You want to know why?
But my point is, I shouldn't have to fight for something that I'm already a part of. Look at me.
No.
I'm black, right?
But you should.
Am I not?
Exactly. So
no
you should be
what
offended.
I do, what I like, I'm not, but that's my point. And this is where
You should be offended when people say that.
Battles. And this is what if I'm a nerd, usually you have a certain level of intellect. I'm not going to demean myself or waste my time trying to explain to someone who is, let's face it, I'm sorry to say this, but carries himself I guess more ignorantly than I would, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna demean myself to come down to your level and I'm.
You want to know?
Like this,
you want to know why?
That I'm already a part of.
No, but you want to know why?
Fact.
But you want to know why? You want to know? You want to know why I will?
Nerd or not, I'm black.
You want to know why I will? Because I've actually been in this circumstance before, and I'm gonna tell you what I did. Somebody told me that I spoke too white or whatever, and that was something that they bullied me over. And ironically, this dumbass nigga was from Africa, but he continued to berate me and do whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really pay him no mind. And it wasn't until one day I was given a actual like presentation to class, and he said in his thick ass African dialect, said, I don't want to listen to this because he sounds like a cracker. And do you know what I did? I walked up to his desk and I smacked the nigga with a textbook. Mad hard. Wanna know why? Because when you do that, it's the symbolism of the fact that I'm not going to stand for your ignorance. You don't have to sit there and deal with it, because when you tell somebody, oh, don't pay attention to this, don't pay attention to that, all you telling them is the
thing about that, bro, is you're speaking from your own circumference. You feel me? Like you grew up in the Ville, my nigga. At the end,
it don't matter.
At the end of the day, you grew up in an environment to where at the end of the day, you are who you are. And if you don't fight for who you are, then yes, that's what it's proved the point.
Time out.
Listen,
no.
let me make my point.
The school I was going to was not like that. This was different culture.
It's not about the school, my nigga. It's not about the school. It's about you as a person and where you came from. Not everybody is trained to react the same. The same way when we see badass little kids, we talk about the kids, but then we talk about the parents. We talk about where it came from. It's not just, it's about where you come from. That's why I said specifically them kids who grew up in white neighborhoods who were raised a little bit different, and they were raised on timeouts and don't fight and all types of shit like that. That's how they were raised. And the same thing with that African cat. I done seen people come from other countries who are black who get they shit distorted by when they meet other kids from like people in their age group and they tell him something is different. So now he thought he was being cool. He didn't even understand what he was doing. Now, granted, you smacked him with the textbook and he earned that. He deserved that. Now, but what I'm saying is, just like, you gotta understand where everybody is coming from. There's different contexts in every situation, that, bro.
But what I'm talking about is now being in, like, honestly, the derivative topic was really based on from like high school and up. You don't have that fucking excuse no more. I don't care where you went to high school, where you grow up at, where you don't have that excuse.
If it's not in you, it's not in you.
It's not in you, bro.
If it's not in you, if it's really not in you like that, my nigga, then I don't know why you so bold and brazen. Period. Because for you to be a nerd, you have to have balls. Period. I'm gonna tell you
Not
that for a
necessarily,
fact.
bro.
You not backing out
bro,
Yu-Gi-Oh
bro.
cards and
Where we from? You gotta have balls to be a nerd, son. Where they from? Being a nerd is just being regular. It's not called being a nerd. It's not called being a nerd until somebody else calls them a nerd.
Steven woke up and smacked the shit out you because you got them
Fam,
Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Fam, it's not always going down like that, my nigga. That's what I'm saying. It's not. It don't always go down like that, bro.
It might not mean the same damn thing based on where
I
you
done-
grew up. Where I grew up, it didn't necessarily just mean that you were smart.
Facts.
You could just be a lame ass motherfucker.
But
and
you a
called
nerd. Like,
you
I
know
done-
what mean you smart.
I done been to school in
some
different places,
it's
bro.
Just that smart ass motherfucker that tries a little too hard.
Last time I checked,
Hate
that was
women and
the word lame. Lame can mean you was smart, or lame can mean you was dumb as hell. Nerd literally meant you was some bookworm ass, book smart
Here,
ass,
but see
anime ass,
no,
Yu-Gi-Oh
that's
card ass.
here. That's what I'm saying. It's about where you are, bro. I done been to school in different places.
Smart as fuck. If you had swag, you could be a smart.
Matter of fact, you went to school in the South too, right?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
if
saying.
you had swag, you could be a smart.
Okay,
motherfucker.
minus the swag and being a Poindexter, you was a fucking nerd. You wasn't a lame, you was a nerd.
Bro, and
minus the swag, being a Poindexter, focused on books. I'm talking about literally nerds.
I feel you.
like, straight up and down.
That-
not smart people who have something to do with anime. I'm literally talking about people who are socially awkward that only have their only solace in anime.
That's so-
etc.
but
I
bro,
know some badass girls that are in the anime.
this is-
I don't look at
this is-
anime
but
as
bro,
a
this-
talking about socially awkward
Bro.
being the asterisk
Bro, then
behind
that's
the
what it
statement.
is. You're socially
You're socially
awkward because
awkward.
at the end of the day, a nerd is the definition of being nerdy is determined by where you're at. Yes,
it's
it
not,
is.
bro.
Going to school down south.
No, it's not.
I will tell you from personal experience. Going to school down south, not once but twice in 2 separate time frames. I went down there and being a nerd
is intellectual and
being a
socially
nerd
awkward, period.
being a nerd up here is not being a nerd in Georgia. Being down there, you don't have to be smart. You don't have to be
At all, to be a
anything.
nerd.
You
At
have to
all.
like certain shit for niggas to call you a nerd.
Hey, bro,
That
you
is-
a nerd. It don't mean
yeah, it's not. It has nothing like you being
Up
down
here, it don't got nothing to do with you being smart either. You could be a whole dickhead, but if you like Yu-Gi-Oh, you're still a nerd. It's the same
I will
shit.
give you a prime.
You could be a whole
Bro,
capital dickhead.
I will give you a prime example, bro. I'm down there, and this is when all the Crank That and all the Soulja Boy and Gucci Man was really on fire when he first came out. I'm down south. And a nigga came into school listening to Immortal Technique. That don't make you a nerd, my nigga. He's like, yo, son, I want to listen to somebody with some bars. I don't want to
know?
I don't hear all this turn up.
You want to know why I made him a nerd?
Bro, you a nerd.
No, you want to know why I made him? You
No,
want to know why I made him a nerd? Because it had vocabulary.
Son, the homie
It had vocabulary.
Homie who specifically,
it was shit they did not understand, bro.
Who specifically called him a nerd. He said, "You don't want to turn up. You a nerd, bro." It had nothing to do with the words. He don't know what Immortal Technique is saying. He said, "You don't want to turn up." Fam,
the word Immortal Technique alone was too far for him, bro.
I'm telling you verbatim what he said. How you gonna tell me what that man was thinking?
I'm not saying what your man was speaking. I'm saying literally when you tell a nigga Immortal Technique and neither one of those words registered, my nigga.
It don't matter. It don't matter. He didn't even care about that. He just heard the nigga say, "Bro, I don't even care about turning up like that." He said, "You don't want to turn up. You're a nerd." Had nothing to do with you want to listen to Immortal Technique. You a nerd. That's what I'm saying, son. It had nothing to do with that. It's just because you're not doing what we doing. You a nerd, and that's the problem. Niggas there's no meeting in the middle. Nerds are too hesitant to come towards the middle, and niggas on the other side is just like, yo, that's not what we do. So that's nerdy. Nah, fam, we all black. That's the point. We all black at the end of the day, and that's what we need to do. We need to be sticking together. Speaking of sticking together, we about to get into our first mix of the day. You know what I'm saying? We walked in here. You know what I'm saying? And the show before us, yo, I forget the name of homie show, but he on WVMR. You know what I'm saying? 4 to 5 before us. I swear to you, I will get the name and I will shout him out later. Huh? 4 to 6. All right, we gonna get that shout out correct. But he had an artist in here. You know what I'm saying? Homie name is Frost, and they played a track when we walk in there called "Take It There." And I swear to you, when that beat dropped, I just looked at him and said, "Yo, I need that." Like, that's what we need to be doing. When we see each other doing something, you know what I'm saying, we need to support. It ain't about, oh, that's not what I do, so I'm not gonna support. No, if you know somebody who drew a comic book, that's talent, bro. I don't know how many people you know could do that, but I don't know a lot. So if you know somebody that did something like that, shout them out. Don't sit there and call them a nerd. No, support that man. You know what I'm saying? Show him what's up. Don't sit here and segregate him from us and then get mad when he looking at you crazy. Like, nah, you said I'm not one of you, so now I'm really not one of you. You feel me? Like, support. That's the point of this whole thing. Support each other. We all black. Spanish people too. Like, y'all really need to realize that white people are the minority. Black people are the majority on this earth. Like, if y'all really paid attention and really understood that we are black. Support, fam. All of that, all these lines niggas is trying to draw in the sand, that shit is whack. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't gotta be like, yeah, it's differences, but we don't gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Like Kanai said, we don't gotta be nerds or emos. We don't gotta just be gangsters or thugs. We don't gotta just be this or that. We could be all of that. If you trapping and you like Justin Bieber, then you trapping and you like Justin Bieber. Ain't nobody entitled to question your gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is, bro. So we gonna get into our first mix of the day, man. This is Frost. Take it there on the spotlight. DJ Black Bully about to get into her bully. You know what I mean? Yes.
Do you really wanna take it there? Do you really wanna take it there? Talking violence, I got Nina's by the bed. Talking riders, I got hitters everywhere. Do you really wanna take it there? Do you really wanna take it there? Talking violence, I got Nina's by the bed. Talking riders, I got hitters everywhere. Do you really wanna take it there? Do you really wanna take it there? Talking violence, I got Nina's by the bed. Talking riders, I got hitters everywhere. I'm not looking for the trouble, but everybody's a savage until you fuck them up. Ain't no game when we draw, tell them go huddle up. Pockets on fat, bitch, like I'm trying to cuddle up. You talk whatever and we take it there. I'm talking levels, watch me make it there. We link wherever she get naked there. I'm in the building and the lions and the apes is there. I'm comfortable, my attitudes, what you wanna do? The boys that pump you gon' have EMTs pumping you. Can't hit my line and I don't fuck with you. When someone do the dick riding, don't let them puppet you. And I don't give a fuck where it go either. You got low mouths, homie, like you Moesha. You got some catching up to do like I don't see ya. You talking hitters, what's up? My niggas go Jeter. Do you really wanna take it there? Do you really wanna take it there? Talking violence, I got Nina's by the bed. Talking riders, I got hitters everywhere. Do you really wanna take it there? Do you really wanna take it there? Talking violence, I got Nina's by the bed. Talking riders, I got hitters everywhere.
Stop the blood clot crying, the kids, the dog, everybody dying, no lying. Monsters, beast mode, who want take it there? Contra, all the cheat codes and we ain't playing fair. I keep a Ruger, 30 shots up in the ruler, trying to boil and bake your noodle. Chances slimmer than some angel hair. Got a shooter, he maneuver like the Uber on the highway to heaven. Michael London, we gon' take you there. You meet Jamaica here, yeah, the pearly gates is here. Frost, we gon' shave a couple points off, let's make it fair. These niggas rookies, why they wanna play with their career? Confiscate his eyes and mouth, nigga, I'ma take it there. We can't see, speaker, hear no evil. We don't get fuck on the track, in fact, let's share a needle. These pussies better grip up, don't be scared to keep up in the corner where we see you, where we leave you, motherfucker.
Do you really wanna take it there? Do you really wanna take it there? Talking violence, I got Nina's by the bed. Talking riders, I got hitters everywhere. Do you really wanna take it there? Do you really wanna take it there? Talking violence, I got Nina's by the bed. Talking riders, I got hitters everywhere.
I'm getting rings upon rings upon rings upon rings upon rings. Olympic wins for life, familiar, y'all. My mother was busy ducking bullets. How I'm scared of y'all. Your feelings ain't familiar, y'all. Riches for my relatives. Some the project start, I'm seeking roaches while I'm penning this. This just self-belief, why you sensitive? You made him cry, you changed his life, oh that's what heaven is. Got rams on my kitchen floor, that got me in figure four. My pops are just fucking door, I'm on the victory route. Don't give a shit about doubt, I'm on it. I used to get heated, get and play like a bench warmer. Told Joby, we all Brooklyn kids living our dreams. So fuck beef, it ain't for self, it's by self-esteem. I chase that feeling out the imagery. I chase the Hennessy with synergy. Sit down, food, prepare for the champion like it's chivalry. Sing like Gil Scott, damn it, New York is killing me. But look how the pain is built in me. And I've been stacking every penny, still got Jesus by the dresser. I'm the holy, level headed to the present. In the project smoking bogeys, thinking how to work and know me. I've been stacking every penny, still got Jesus by the dresser. I feel holy, EPT just got me ballin'. Most the junkies every morning. I've been focused,
The ones that are in control are righteous and good. The world is controlled by righteous. Those righteous people make you believe.
Damn, I said testing my endurance, no resting for the purists. Have I heard it? You know. Fuck progressive insurance, how I murder the flow. Hacking to the 1%, I'm just learning the code. I'm earning it, learning to cope, immersion. What a time to be alive. Pete played me and Dre after Drake's 30 for 30, then I cried. It was in the same room that I wrote my verse. Happiness is really priceless once you know your worth. The only one ain't lonely cause I know me, son. I ain't about to forfeit like Kobe's now. I'm Obi-Wan, your sentiments December when salary skyrocketed. Instead of giving your enemies energy, try dodging them. Had that been getting twisted off house liquor. Your mouth slithers, I could win the war with some house slippers. You hear me? When the corporate ain't the losses when you're focused. For the realest, fuck your office. In the office, put in working. So you feel this in my soul tonight. Been sleeping on myself too long tonight. Follow my own advice. You just don't know my life. I got poltergeist, fight the coppers lights on my Rolodex. I'm just rolling dice. I'm just gambling for my sanity. Treat my Grammy speech like an open mic. I'm just so with it. Termination on sight. Trigger happy. I'll be depressed if I don't take my shot. So get the clapping. Don't you be stressed. You cannot take my spot. Took more than a minute. Got more ambition than your whole crew got. Dear Lord, dear Lord, dear Lord, dear Lord. And I've been stacking every penny. Still got Jesus by the dresser. I feel holy, level headed through the pressure.
Shit, the project smoking bogus. I don't know me. I bet. Yeah, man. Source Radio, we back in the building, man. Shout outs to Frost once again for that Take It There. And shout outs to Radamiz, you know what I'm saying, for that Sumner. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go download that Righteous Project. Get it off iTunes. Make sure y'all buy that. It's worth that $7, $8. You dig it? You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all support for real. But now, we said in the beginning, America, we still not done digging in y'all ass. Nope. We really not done digging in y'all ass. Pause. Nope. I was thinking about something this morning. Came to my attention. And the shit blew my mind. And Black, when you hear it, you gonna understand what I'm talking about. Everybody, when y'all hear it, y'all gonna understand what I'm talking about. To you too. Monday is Martin Luther King Day, right? Right? Guess what Friday is? Inauguration Day. We gonna start the week with Martin Luther King Day, and we gonna end the week walking into TrumpMerica, ladies and gentlemen. It's officially here. TrumpMerica is officially here.
Real fast, that was America's back slap to Black America. In case
Facts.
I didn't peep that.
Facts.
Oh, y'all was like, 'cause y'all had a black president. Fuck you.
Yeah, on Martin Luther King week, we gonna welcome him into the White House. You dig it? We gonna make the White House white again, right?
We got too excited. That's what
y'all are something else. Y'all are really something else, boy. But listen, let's really get into this Trump thing, because I've been having a lot of conversations about this for the past month or so, and like since he really won. You know what I'm saying? Even before he won. And I was surprised that people who really thought that he couldn't win, like who really thought that it was impossible for him to win. I don't understand what y'all been watching or what America y'all been living in, but in the America I've lived in for the past 22 years of my life, I absolutely believe that Donald Trump will be president. I don't know what the fuck y'all thought this was. The governor. I bring this up every time. I don't think y'all really understand. Arnold Schwarzenegger was the governor of a whole state for like 3 terms. Like, people voted him in and then voted him in more than once. So I don't even think y'all understand how dumb America can actually be. Like, this, first of all, America is not even in the top 10 school systems in the world.
It's not even in the top
20.
I had to have that conversation with someone.
It's not. If I'm correct, America ranks 27th
Right.
in countries School systems.
In math, we ranked the top 38th, I believe.
The top 38th. The country who always focuses on the most money and always going to war over bread can't even teach niggas to count.
Because we're one of the superpowers. It don't matter how much money we count, we got it.
And we could blow you the fuck up.
And that's all it means.
It don't matter because we it's a chances are we won't get the coordinates right. The fuck.
Hold on.
We not that good with math. So
Y'all put Donald Trump next to the button, first of all. Y'all put Donald Trump next to the button.
Hold on.
Y'all are retarded.
be the right shit.
Can I ask y'all something? I don't even feel like I need to open my eyes for this question.
What's up?
Because it was one thing when I saw people of the more privileged race talking dumb shit like this, but the minute I saw a following of black people, I felt entirely insulted. Let me ask y'all something, right? The conservative or the Republican Party, whatever you want to call it, has gotten rid of the Obamacare
Which
situation,
all y'all niggas is under.
right? So explain to me why the fuck everybody under the Affordable Care Act is so comfortable. Like, I don't understand. Like, did y'all literally, now I gotta open my eyes, did y'all literally not fucking understand that Obamacare is literally
affordable
just
care?
It's a Republican term for affordable health care. Affordable being the operative word. So if you don't like going to the doctor with the fucking $5 copay, clearly you shouldn't have voted for Donald Trump. Because now, right, check this out. You see how you're on whatever the fuck government assistance that you feel like you need to be on. It doesn't exist no more. So now, whatever disability or whatever false-ass claim of mental defect that you tried to claim, that you literally tried to say that public schools in metropolitan cities shouldn't have the right to do, but you're claiming a check under them,
It's
you
a
hillbilly
dog.
dickheads.
It's a dog.
You now have to work.
Yo, bro, you got
But I don't
change?
think they understood that. This
For
is what we
what?
took for granted.
Dog.
They didn't get that shit. You realize they didn't understand it.
Yo, nobody
They didn't
understands
see
it.
that coming. What they thought they were voting for, and this is what kills me.
They thought they was voting against niggas.
And that exactly.
They thought they was
getting a
voting
vote
against niggas.
Not realizing that, you know what I mean? As much as we like to talk about the African Americans or the brown skinned people, as I like to say, because that just covers Spanish or whatever.
Period, right.
Facts.
Mhm.
So for our brown skinned people that are on welfare, you know what I mean?
For our melanated.
Sometimes not so much. There are also people.
You ever been in the welfare office?
And those of you that live in Brooklyn, y'all definitely know this for a fact.
Ever been in the welfare office?
There are some other nationalities that are taking over Eastern Parkway that live in Williamsburg that claim twice under two different names. So I might be getting that good old money because I run everything for the most part. But then their women can claim. And they file for welfare, so people don't understand that. And then there's also the fact
Oh, and they built their
that
own business too.
the majority of people actually, like you said, are the quote-unquote hillbillies that live in the South that voted for Trump, not realizing they were going to get all their fucking benefits stripped too.
By the way,
Didn't realize that. Didn't
By the
bank on
trailer
that.
park.
By
Because
the
like,
way.
what did you say, Franco? They thought it was a vote against
They thought it was a vote against
right
niggas.
now,
They thought it was a
now,
vote against niggas, and it's actually more of them on
You gonna get them goddamn Mexicans out of
now.
here.
By the
They
way,
didn't see that shit coming though.
I wanna see what Eastern Parkway look like 2 years from now. You fuck ass niggas.
Oh no, they was probably smart. Remember, Brooklyn won.
No.
No, matter of fact, Hillary
no,
won.
time
Hillary
out.
won Brooklyn.
No,
You right.
she won. No.
You right.
Everything but
But we
Staten
not. No.
You right.
We not gonna talk about that. Nah, we gonna get deeper.
Uh-oh.
Cause I did my research for this show.
Woo, boy.
Island. He was ready.
That didn't even do research in school.
Explain to me the owners of Section 8, cause all of y'all names is in the original black language, and that would be Hebrew. Explain to me, where the fuck are you gonna subsidize this income to own Eastern Parkway? I don't feel like I need to see any more Hebrew
That's a very good point.
ambulances. I don't feel like I need to see nothing else but Caribbean or Eastern Parkway. Why? Because y'all went into Section 8 and y'all found that little tiny clause where it meant if anybody's genetically related to you to the 3rd degree, then you can carry on the household name within the next 300 feet.
Oh.
300 feet?
Oh. You mean
I'm
when
sorry.
they surrounded by
Yeah.
niggas.
Niggas.
They own about 2 blocks.
Right. So in that next 300 feet of them 2 blocks is another 2 blocks. And then that next 300 feet of that 2 blocks.
Yo, son, yo, shout out to my son Suge. Shout out to my niggas over there.
So
about to come up, son. Y'all need to be
his,
listening.
nah, not even that. Nah, they don't gotta listen to nothing. They gonna get a nice check in the mail. Here's my question, right? Fuck you finna do now?
Pussy.
Because y'all voted for Trump, and I know that because I actually looked into my politics, and I looked into the Brooklyn delegate poll statistics. Y'all voted for Trump on a 98.76 rate. So since y'all voted for him,
Ooh.
I need to know, because I feel like Juve and Labor Day 2017 finna be lit.
Fuck Donald Trump floats and everywhere.
Wait. Because if
Finna be lit.
Even when they said they canceled that shit, you know I felt like that's more problems.
Do you realize niggas gonna turn up the
Money,
Parkway
that's
on their
more-
own?
Ain't nobody gonna shoot nobody. You wanna know why anybody gonna shoot nobody? Because niggas is bashing windows, bruh. Crystal Nash, you heard it. I know exactly what that mean. And if you don't, you not Jewish. Crystal Nash is about to be one more of those, but it ain't racial. It's just cuz. It's literally just cuz.
Ain't no just cause. It's
Niggas
just
is
cause.
breaking windows just cuz.
Like,
Just cuz.
yo, and for y'all people who wondering, you know what I'm saying, why black people ain't so sad that Donald Trump won, that we're not so walking
we used
around.
to that
We're not
dumb shit.
we about to hold on, I need to get it. I like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't even normally watch this show, but it came
Talk
across
that.
me on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? And now I think I might actually start watching the show. Like I
Talk that.
don't normally tune into, you know what I'm saying, your big networks and all that. I don't really watch TV too much, but I really might start tuning into this show specifically. Shout outs to Anthony Anderson over there at Blackish. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Tracy Ellis Ross and everybody on that show. You know what I'm saying? Like I dig what y'all doing over there. You know what I'm saying? I saw this monologue where Anthony Anderson's in a room full of conservatives. And he's make you know what I'm saying, he's laughing at the fact that Donald Trump won, and they're like, why do you find this so funny? And he proceeds to explain exactly why black people find this hilarious. Well, why most of us find this hilarious.
Because I watched the whole episode, I want you to understand this, because he didn't attack Donald Trump, and this is what I loved about this show. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? He really tried to help everybody understand it from each point of view, and I appreciated this episode for that. The episode was Lemons. I think it's like in this 3rd season. The title of the episode is called Lemons. And it tackles, because this is not the first time they've tackled a major issue, and that's why I do actually watch this show. But he's actually sitting in there with it's a room full of his colleagues, and there's one white woman, and he asked them, he's like, you know, everybody tries to figure out what went wrong, how did Donald Trump become elected? The reality is, he's fucking here now. That's the bottom line. He's here now. And we get so bent on, well, it's the blacks. They should have showed out like they showed out for Obama. You know what I'm saying? But he's like, well, if that's the case, we did our job. We showed out for our mans. He was black. We showed up. Why didn't, and nobody talks about this, most white women actually voted for who? Trump.
Ooh.
So the question was, you know what I mean? Why didn't y'all show up for Trump and all of this type of crap? So he gets down to the premise of like, and when he goes into this monologue, like you said, I'm not going to say anything else about it. When he goes into this monologue, it really did, like, it hit exactly. And I feel like he said it so gracefully. And it's the same way I've been feeling like nobody was surprised by this. If you really pay attention and you're in tune and you're African American, whether he won or not, whether Hillary won, it didn't really fucking matter, to be honest. It really didn't.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah, definitely.
Real fast. Before I let Franco and y'all go ham, I feel like the hilarious part about it is that fucking show is filmed how many months before? That was a message that was to be sent. It was something said, like literally, it was something said, scripted, and written beforehand. So honestly, what I feel like, I'm sorry if anybody feels away about how I feel. Fuck that monologue, because it was scripted, because it was something that was said. It was something. It was something.
Blackish Films did that soon. That's what I'm saying. This is not the first time they.
It does. No, it does.
They caught after the last.
If you're a part of media, period, you predict everything. How the fuck did Donald Trump become president? What are you talking about? Everything is predicted, period. So the way I feel is, if you are a part of anything that is mainstream media,
regardless whether it was scripted or not, what he says in it, you can't. It's a truth.
Okay,
and no, even to his point, what he said,
it's a late truth.
To his point, Bob, what he said, I've always told people about this. They put shit in TV shows and movies to make you sound like you're crazy, like you got it from a movie. Y'all don't really understand. They showing us what's real. They showing us what could really happen and what they really thinking about.
But all they do is detriment the exact source where we got it from, even though it was the truth.
Exactly. All they do is take everything that we researched and we feel like we know already, and that's factual, and they take it and they turn it into fiction. So it sounds like we're conspiracy theorists. We got it from a movie.
But the Bible is real.
But the Bible is real.
Wait, but the Bible is real. But the Bible is real.
Oh, we gonna get we gonna save that. We gonna hold that, cause we gonna really get into that. We gonna
have a whole show about
that's
the
some whole
Bible.
shit right there. We gonna really get into
have
that.
A whole show
Yo, we need to get
about
into
the
this
Bible.
monologue real quick. Go ahead, Black Bully. Yeah.
You don't think I care about this country?
Talk about it.
I love this country, even though at times it doesn't love me back. For my whole life, my parents, my grandparents, me, for most black people, this system has never worked for us. 7 feet. But we still play ball. Tried to do our best to live by the rules, even though we knew they would never work out in our favor. Strange fruit. Had to live in neighborhoods that you wouldn't drive through. Send our kids to schools with books so beat up you couldn't read them. Work jobs that you wouldn't even consider in your nightmares. And blood at the roots. Black people wake up every day believing that our lives are gonna change, even though everything around us says it's not. Truth be told, you ask most black people and they tell you that no matter who won this election, they didn't expect the hood to get better. Strange fruit. But they still voted because that's what you're supposed to do. You think I'm not sad that Hillary didn't win? That I'm not terrified about what Trump's about to do? I'm used to things not going my way. I'm sorry that you're not, and it's blowing your mind. So excuse me if I get a little offended because I didn't see all of this outrage when everything was happening to all of my people since we were stuffed on boats in chains. I love this country as much, if not more, than you do, and don't you ever forget that.
Yeah. So, I
Drops mic.
one thing I really want to convey after that is understand this. I may hate how America was built, but understand that I'm not leaving because this is my fucking country. This is my brother's fucking country. Black Bully, this is your fucking country. If your skin is black, your skin is brown, this is your fucking country. This is why I say Asians need to stand with us. Latinos need to stand with us because we built this motherfucker. Understand that. Like, for real, get that shit through y'all head. Our ancestors built this country with their fucking hands. All they did was stand by. The same way they didn't find this shit. They didn't discover this country. They found it and stole it from some other brown people. This is our fucking country. Let me explain something to you. When you hear a white person tell you they're 1/4 Cherokee Indian, listen real quick. All right? Because there was an act that was signed, and I'm about to really get the proper name for the act, but I'm gonna tell you the details right now. Because when slavery was abolished, they decided that we were free. But they didn't want us to be free for real. So they had to figure out a way to stop freed black men or from trying to get together. And Native Americans and black people are still black. So they had to find a way to separate that. So what they do, if you're Native American, you're entitled to land. But this wasn't no blood test. No, you literally came and signed a fucking list to say, I'm Indian, I'm Native American. So for the Caucasians out there claiming that you are Native American, understand that your great-great-great-great-granddaddy just signed a list, so my great-great-great-great-granddaddy couldn't get his benefits.
Understand, suck my dick.
Facts. Like, I really want y'all to get this through your head. Oh, and by the way, while we on this whole topic, Tommy Lauren, whatever that bitch name is, suck my dick.
Nah.
Suck my dick.
Please.
Oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Tommy
Go ahead.
Lauren.
Go ahead.
Yo, let me speak to Tommy Lauren, you uneducated Miss
Spoiled bitch.
No, you uneducated misvocabularized, dumb, basic, blonde, legally blonde bitch.
Facts.
Let me explain something to you. You can go on social media, Fox 5, whatever the fuck you feel. You're still a miseducated bitch. Period. You literally derive yourself off of racial and anything nationally controversial media. And what that makes you is a parasite. That makes you literally something that's so degrading down to the point of actual biological life that the only thing below you is a fucking amoeba. Like, you actually derive yourself off of other people trying to live. You a basic blonde bitch.
Facts. You know what? We never gonna give her too much shine on her. She's basic. She's basic as a motherfucker.
I need at least 5 more minutes. I need at least 5 more minutes.
All right.
Why I say this?
Go in.
Read a fucking book. Why I say that? Everything that you say is hypocritical. And you hee ha ha till somebody smack the shit out you because you don't understand what you're talking about. I've had actual family members tell me to watch what I'm saying on the air right now. And honestly, to those family members, I hear what you're saying, but I'm not going to give a fuck because situations like this need addressing. You're not going to speak about a fucking race or even about political issues that divulge themselves into racial diversion itself. And that's literally 2 different situations that are occurred by the same word. Do you know what that's called? If you can't, then don't say nothing. If you can, then comment on my show. You illiterate bitch. All right, now we go.
And even to that effect, let me finish off the point by saying this is why we get in y'all ass, America. Because let me tell y'all something. There's no reason why this bitch gets to go on air every week or every whatever time this bitch gets to go on air and say the shit she say and spew the shit she spew. But at the same time, I gotta watch black commentators and anchors. For example, Stephen A. Smith. Now, a lot of people like to call Stephen A. Smith the coon. And honestly, he has coonish tendencies like a motherfucker. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But at the end of the day, there's no reason why that black man always gotta apologize for when he step out of y'all structured lines to apologize to white people and offending y'all. But this bitch gets to say whatever the fuck she want, and Rush Limbaugh gets to go on the air every fucking day, every fucking week, whenever the fuck he go on air to, and he get to say whatever the fuck he want to say. But we gotta watch our words. If you don't suck my dick.
We've been saying fuck Rush Limbaugh for a minute, so you know what it is.
Y'all already know what that is.
Rush Limbaugh is going to be Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah.
This bitch, my nigga.
Needs to go.
You got to get it. First of all, she's not even legally blonde. So suck my whole melanized dick, my nigga. You're not even legally blonde, bro. So get the fuck out of here. Everything she do and say on the air is fake.
Facts.
So if you want to learn about Fox News and if you're a tourist to the United States and you want to know what Fox News looks like, watch that bitch.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? But like y'all, I really want y'all to understand. This is why we're not going to stop about what we're doing. This is why we're not gonna censor ourselves about what we're saying. We're gonna say whatever the fuck we feel. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I'm not gonna watch my mouth on my brother's radio show, because this is our fucking show, and we're gonna say what we want. Our people been silenced for too long, or told we gotta apologize, or told we gotta conform, or told we can't say that, or told that's too much. Fuck out of here. I'm gonna say what I feel.
Yep. So I was about to ask you, right? Because I always gotta be the one. So how do y'all feel? Nah, deadass. How do you feel about censorship in this term? Because it seems like, and this is where I always have to play devil's advocate. I think it's because I was raised by old people, but shout out to my grandparents. I love y'all. But it's almost as if, especially as a black man, you know what I'm saying? When you guys speak and it's too many fuck bombs and this bit, automatically it's almost as if people stop listening.
Why?
Because they automatically assume that you're.
You want to know why?
So why is it? But I have to agree. If you a white boy and you did a little comedy and and fucking it would be all good.
Yeah, so it's cute. It's funny.
How do you feel about that censorship? Because I really do feel that.
You want to know?
People stop listening because you start to sound like you're an angry black man.
You want to know how I feel about that censorship?
Hold on, before you go in.
Talk about it.
Black Bully. I'm gonna just make a real quick analogy to how you can understand exactly what we feel right now. You're a gay, black, masculine woman.
Yes.
You know exactly
how we feel.
I do, but for our listeners, I always have to play devil's advocate.
I feel you. Nah, we understand that.
That people always want to, and I hear it so much, and I love people to get a point of view, especially from people that I know are intelligent.
Facts.
And can articulate. So I know these are always the questions that come, like, why is it that you automatically did, and then how do you respond to that?
Mm-hmm.
So here's my question.
Oh, he's just angry, just another angry.
Here's my question. Do you want my Scrabble response, or do you want my Brownsville response? Which one you want first? Scrabble?
Hold on, because we got more show to do, so so get in that ass real quick.
Real fast.
Scrabbleville. Spanglish out here.
Let me fully explain. The censorship of the young black American male is something that has been literally divulged from about 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll say, you know what? I'll give them 2.5 centuries ago. I'll give them that because wait. You forget. Wait. I'll give them 2.5. You wanna know why? Because Negroes wasn't supposed to read, massa.
Good point. All right.
You know what I mean?
I spot you 200 of them things.
So I spot you 200 of them good old boys.
Even though niggas was reading anyway. Shout out to Nat Turner.
At the end of the day, anyway, don't even mention Nat Turner because I'm so disgusted. But I feel like the way that our vocabulary has been portrayed in social media and mainstream media is to a point where we are literally depicted as being the aggressor and as being the one who would use such profound language when ironically in our actual culture, the female itself being the more, genetically, this is scientific and shut up and
no. I wasn't attacking that. I got something for you. I got something to prove. I got something to buffer your point.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Being in the genetic and the literal, I don't even know the word to present tense experience right now. I can't even explain it. But the actuality of it is when you feel a certain way and do a certain this, that, and the third, the female is actually more active to use profane language. Why? Because the female is not expected to act in a more physical way. So their verbal communication is something more that explains their aggression to their male counterpart. But in media, it is not built that way. Why? Because it is used to defer the white female away from the black male.
Listen, and right. Let me add something to your point.
Hold on.
You right there, and you can keep going, and you can keep going, and you can keep going. I got something for you right now.
Do it.
All right. So they talk about young black men in our language, right? So when somebody is speaking and they curse, what they say? Pardon my
language.
No, pardon my
French.
Okay. They don't say pardon my Swahili.
They don't say pardon my English.
They don't say pardon my Ebonics.
Pardon my German.
It's pardon my French.
French.
So last I checked, that's European rather. So my brother, continue.
Alright, now, just because he said that, if we go dig a little deeper, you feel me? They say pardon my French because most of y'all who don't know, the French would be the most derivative language back to Latin. Why? Most people would, oh wait, French came from, no it didn't. It's not a Germanic language, and there's not nothing about anything that originated into a European language itself.
See how sexy that shit is? It gotta be black.
French came from the Moors. Italian came from the Moors. All that German and all that angry shit
Like
came from Caucasian, Euro, Latin languages. When I say Euro Latin, I literally mean that they were talking like this because it was fucking cold.
couldn't get the language right, so they started like, oh.
After a fucking violence sounded like this. Anyway,
Yo, yeah. Like that's real. That's real shit.
My situation is to fully explain this. You know what I mean? You need to fully understand where you come from and fully appreciate the opposite sex in your genome. I'm not knocking nothing against mixed race, rah. I'm not doing none of that, and I'm not coming against none of that. But what I feel is you should never, ever try to discriminate or go against your race itself before you fully understand it. Before you fully understand how the diaspora works. And for those that don't understand what diaspora means,
Word of the week.
Die means end. As literally means travel, like how food goes in your mouth and it travels out of your ass. And spora means location or place. So diaspora, someone died somewhere, was brought somewhere, and lived somewhere else. So if you don't know nothing about the African diaspora, even down to the Native Americans, because my fault, y'all not fucking your own race, bro. Y'all are Eskimos, and y'all were literally the actual experimentation of caucus that did not work the way it was supposed to, and you're lucky for that. So,
Thanks.
if y'all don't talk about that, you know what I mean? Y'all do your own research, and y'all do what y'all do, but this was my intake on that subject.
I mean, you know, sometimes niggas got to get up in that third eye. But we about to get into a little bit of music real quick. And we're going to jump back into the last few segments of the show. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate whoever's been listening so far, whoever watching on live, whoever fucking with us, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout outs once again to our sponsor, Spunism, 101 Delancey Street. Get your clone company on. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, we all out here to support each other. Y'all go follow that man. He out here grinding for real. At Spunism, SPUNIZM. You know what I'm saying?
.com, nigga.
Once again, my birthday is 2 weeks away. And,
Talk about it.
and our special guest for that day is going to be my motherfucking brothers, the Strictly Bars Clique, KC the Illest and D-Hines. You know what I'm saying? The clique is going to be in the building. Casey's birthday is February the 2nd. Okay. So we all going to be in here celebrating together. Aquarius season is in the motherfucking building. You know what I'm saying? So being that's the case, we're going to get into some KC and some D-Hines in this mix right here real quick.
Yeah, yep.
Black Bully about to chime up on the ones and twos. And when we come back, I'm about to do my first battle review of the year. You know what I'm saying? And Kana got a couple of things to coach y'all on as well. So you tuned in. WVMR, our fucking station, our fucking country. Source Radio, nigga.
DJ Black Bully.
My lyrics dripping and go.
But now
My lyrics dripping in gold, my nigga dripping in gold, my nigga dripping in gold, my nigga dripping in gold, my lyrics dripping in gold, my nigga dripping in gold, my nigga dripping in gold. Yo, yo. Now all we needed was some faith and then we blew up quick. Still hanging with them niggas that I grew up with. I screwed up with. I'm bent trying to find the next bottle to sip. Visions of the top living at the bottom. I spit the illest written, the chemists mixing up lyrical wisdom. Stand apart from you niggas, properly pay my position. Ain't got no time for you niggas, ain't no time for you bitches. I pick apart all your written and leave the town like a written. I mean it's easy when you do it so leisurely. Roll another blunt, get higher than the scenery. Model type bro, got curves like Serena swinging. If she throw it at me, I'ma hit it. Adjacent to King Griffith, penetrating the system. The mission was missionary, extraordinary. The flow was extraordinary, extorting your capillaries. If you ever say my name in vain, I swear this shit would never be the same. I'm just a white place nigga, strictly boss better. Now I'm full living. Can't nobody do it like this. No, no, can't nobody do it like this. No, no, can't nobody do it like this. I'm just a white place nigga, strictly boss better. Now I'm full living. Can't nobody do it like this. No, no, can't nobody do it like this. No, no, can't nobody do it like this. Now if you're smoking, get high with a nigga, yo. And if you're smoking, get high with a nigga, yo. And if you drinking, get drunk with a nigga, yo. And if you drinking, get drunk with a nigga, yo. And if you smoking, get high with a nigga, yo. And if you smoking, get high with a nigga, yo. And if you drinking, get drunk with a nigga, yo. And if you drinking, get drunk with a nigga, yo.
Off a potent when I wrote this. Watered down flows to the game so erosive. Leave voice smoking when I grab the mic and choke it like my lungs when I'm poking. Mind stay focused, flowing like ocean, spitting shit that they be quoting to these niggas. Get the notion that strictly got them open. Take a walk in my shoes, boy. I bet they never fit my whole team. Getting it a pestilence to pessimist. We racking shit so effortless. My rhetoric is excellent. I'm even fucked with by conceptionists, and everybody be your bro until you find out what deception is. Fake ass niggas I can never get. Bringing up shit that's irrelevant, and in their irrelevance, I'm cooking up a whole new element. Heaven sent, but my charm hella devilish. Niggas trying to take our style, but they never mesh. I swear to God, I'm on the heart. You show me shot on my shit. I swear to God, my nigga KC, my nigga Franco, my nigga Keith Waves, you feel me? My nigga Sean Twain, show my nigga Omar doing this thing out of Argentina. Show my nigga my nigga Dorian, my nigga Black, you feel me? Stop all my hoes, yo, shit, get the fuck up. I swear to God, I put my heart into this shit. That's why I get the ball. That's why I get the ball.
Taking care of you till that paternity is done. You are my child. This certainly is fun. I feel like 50 in that episode of Power, killing them, letting them know you don't deserve to be my son. This is where I put you in timeout. Get in the corner. Get in the house when them street lights come on, I'm flipping on you. I will beat your ass in front of your friends. Start picking on you. Long as you in my house, there's some shit we gonna get in order. Like, nah, hold on. Nah, look, as long as you in my house, there's some shit we gonna get in order, like do everything that your mother say, cause that's my broad. And you better not disrespect your mother, cause that's my job. be giving a pass. He be saying shit like Area 59, Saturn. And y'all niggas react. This battle shit, it's turning into the music industry facts. Because the shit on the radio sound good, but they don't make sense when they rap. And what's the top tier motto? It's not what you say, it's how you say it. That means fuck the content, it's about the cadence. Don't make sense, but it sounds amazing. Then the crowd go crazy. I had enough of that. I shove a gun down your throat until you run it back. I go in your mouth with a little Uzi. Now you can mumble rap.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah. We back. My fault, bro. Yeah, we back. We back in here. I'm about to do my first battle review of the year. You know what I'm saying? If you seen that battle, you know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. Tay-Rock versus Rum Nitty, the first smack battle of the year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was waiting for this battle for a whole minute. You know what I'm saying? I was long minute. Gunline King, Gun Bar King. You know what I'm saying? However they want to decide the title. That's what it is. You feel me? But guess what? The battle dropped in his head. Now it's about time for me to do my review because I done got into a lot of debates and I done seen the reviews and I done seen the blogs and all of that. But now I'm about to do my own official review. I'm about to start getting into this shit because y'all really know I fuck with this battle culture. So what we gonna start off with is round one. Now this is called my bar for bar battle review. And what it is I really go into these battles and go bar for fucking bar. I really listen to the bars. I don't care about crowd reaction. I don't care about, you know what I'm saying, what the crowd think of the bar. If it's a hot bar, I wrote it down. And this is how I decide who I think won the battle. Because there's no real official winners since there's no judges. So this is my thing. We going to get into round one. Rock starts off, you know what I'm saying, with a nice copycat scheme. Basically calling, you know what I'm saying, Rum Nitty his clone. About these gun bars, saying that that's not Rum Nitty style, saying that he birthed the style. You know what I'm saying? So he got a couple of back and forth bars, and he hit him with the took the original and beat the copycat with the duplicate. Like that's a hard bar. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard bar if you watching how the setup comes in. You know what I mean? But my thing about Rock is in this first round, he sounds a lot like Sue Surf. And I know he been, you know what I'm saying, rocking with Surf with the gun titles thing and doing the 2-on-2 battles. But even as far as his voice goes, he sounds a lot like Surf for the first half of this, you know what I'm saying, this battle. One line, like the line in particular was like the name flips. And he said, you know what I'm saying, we split rum like we went half on a bottle. That was a dope line, but that really did sound like a Surf bar. You know what I'm saying? And then he kind of gets more into some Rock shit because I fuck with Tay-Rock. Then when he got into the have a duck and a shotgun like Hitman Holla. If y'all know about that saga, you know what I'm saying? Shotgun and Hitman Holla been going at it. Shotgun Suge and it's kind of like Hitman been ducking him for a minute. So that's a nice bar. And after that, he sounds more like Rock. Now that Middle East scheme, if you don't see a Jihad or a Arabian a nigga face, like. Y'all gotta get that. If you don't see a Jihad, or Arabian, a nigga face, wordplay right there. That's fire. That's fire. Another couple other bars, you know what I'm saying? Same Pontiac truck as the other fucking Will, Ill Will. You know what I'm saying? He body bagged Ill Will, so he's saying he gonna body bag Rum Nitty all the same. Hami, you know what I'm saying? Team Hami and all of that. And he finishes off with a nice bar with the, if Smack ball went flat, he still couldn't find a Rock replacement. You know what I'm saying? That was a hard bar, basically saying like, Smack trying to replace me with this nigga, just trying to be your new gunner or whatever. But nah, that's my spot. And he still can't replace me. I could dig that. You know what I'm saying? All in all, Rock's round was like, that's what Tay-Rock do. He go light in the first, and he kind of speed it up as he gets into the battle. You know what I'm saying? Now, Nitty goes. Now, listen here. If you battling Rum Nitty is going to come out swinging from the first bar. He hit him with he said, Rock gave me a shot, but if I return the favor, it'll be another venue loss. Now, if y'all know the Troy Ave situation, y'all know that at Irving Plaza, when Troy Ave shot Homeboy, a Smack event was supposed to be the next week. And they lost the venue because of that happening. So y'all kind of see where that's going. You know what I'm saying? Other bars, Ruthless, I Kill You, Jerry, hella fast. You know what I'm saying? Not too hard. But then he hit him with he said, I don't do personals. They told me put the gun lines up. Go with angles. He said, nah, if you get personal, I put the gun line up at an angle. That was a hard flip. That was a hard ass flip. Like, It's not a lot of punches like Rum Nitty. It's like a top 5 list, and after that top 5, the pen game gets kind of slow for me in battle rap. It's not a lot of y'all focusing on y'all penmanship, which brings me to his next line. He's talked about the top tier motto. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. I got a problem with that. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Because I got a problem with that, but I don't. One of my favorites is Tech 9, and he's one of the people where it's like it's not what you say, it's how you say it. But that's not everybody. That style don't work for everybody. You don't have the right aggression or delivery for that. Arsenal is another person. Arsenal is another person that can say a simple, crazy ass bar, like on some like picking your wife head type shit. But because he said it and how he said it, that shit sounds crazy. Not everybody can do that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, and then y'all heard the line we came in with, gun down your throat till you run it back, go in your mouth with the little Uzi. Now you can mumble rap? Son. You know what I'm saying? Like, he fuck Rum, the gun Brandy, lay a wanna be down. Like, y'all get that? The gun Brandy, like, I wanna be down with your bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was hard. What else? The flip on the 2 Rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, one Rock reach a lot. That turducken line from far back when he said that against Calico, that was a reach. You know what I'm saying? And then the smack the plate, sorry miss, I don't eat lasagna versus John. Rum Nitty flipped that. You know what I'm saying? Smack the plate, sorry bitch, I don't eat turducken. Like, that shit was hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even see the battle. That shit was hard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I heard the nigga say it, I was like, wait.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, Rum Nitty's punching crazy. He said one. You know what I'm saying? One more sit in your mug. I do this a latte. Sit in your mug, latte. Like, come on, son. Like, word flip, name flips. And then at the end, he ends with a crazy bar. He says, let Jesus handle the rock, thinking he got game. What? Jesus Shuttlesworth, if you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I gave that one clearly to Nitty. Like, round 1 was clearly to Nitty. You know what I'm saying? Now we get on to round 2. Now Rock starts off slow. If you've seen the battle though, y'all know it's a start where a part where they start tussling. He's spitting, Nitty get in his face. He smacks his brim. Now they tussling on the stage just a little bit. Now it's a battle because if you know Tay Rock, when you get in his space, now he starts going off. You know what I'm saying? That's when y'all heard that line. Long as you my house, there's some shit we gonna get in order. Don't disrespect your mother, because that's my job. And if you know me, I love your mother balls because that's what I do. Anything you say to me is your mom's, my nigga. Fuck is you talking about? But like, it was now he came out, he punching crazy now. You know what I'm saying? You trying to waste my time with checkers. I was trying to play chess tonight. Smooth. That was a call out for chess. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to battle chess. I like that. You know what I'm saying? It was a light ball, but it was a good one. You know what I'm saying? Leave you tied to the tracks like synthetic weave. That was a fire bar. You know what I'm saying? The crowd didn't react too crazy, but that was a fire bar. Then when he went into the life scheme, Claude Banks, Ray Gibson, lose your life for no reason. Can't get right. Those lines, that was a hard scheme. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Rock is really punching there. Now he coming out. Now he got that aggression. Now he got that flair on him. You know what I'm saying? In the field with a Tom and a 12 on me like a Patriot game. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, here's what we get into. I see you been hanging out with Surf because you started reaching. Mm-hmm. I call that Sue surfing. You know what I'm saying? That's a verb to me. Like, you surfing, you reaching, because Surf is the king of reaches. Now, granted, his reaches hit a lot of times than none, but you can't reach like that and think you know what I'm saying? Like that Nittyville horror, I get what you was going with it, but nah, Rock, I'm sorry, I'm not rocking with it.
You have to do a whole other scheme.
Yeah, you gonna have to do a whole nother scheme with it. You know what I'm saying? Sleep on me, end up sleeping for eternity. Like he was doing a lot of name flip. Nah, that was a good one. That's a nice name flip. You know what I'm saying? Like he would, cause it's the way he led into it. You gotta hear how he walked into it. He was. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was like he did a line before that. It was like hit you with the laser, the infraternity. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a reach. But a lot of fireballs are reaches, you know what I'm saying? I know a few perk poppers that'll make a movie out you for a few scripts. I like that. Nah, I like that. You know what I'm saying? That was a light bar. It wasn't hard. I wrote it as hard, but it really was a light bar. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Fuck up your Thanksgiving. Open up your oven, find your kid in it. He was going in on that part. He was going in on that part. That wasn't not necessarily bar, but that was a momentum. You know what I'm saying? That was a momentum punch. You know what I'm saying? Then he finished then he finished with, you know what I'm saying, died on Av like Harold at the light. Now that's saying that Rum Nitty lost to Av, you know what I'm saying? But that's not really that wasn't really a good way. That wasn't really a way to end your bars. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that wasn't a reach. Nah, that wasn't a reach. Nah, that wasn't a reach. That wasn't a reach at all. That wasn't a reach at all. That was a bar. That wasn't a reach at all, because that was a punchline. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't a hard way to end your line, to end your round. But it was a good. It was
one of these.
It wasn't. He was reaching for impact. He was reaching for impact.
Right.
Not for the.
I said, I could damn near
not for the line though. Not for the line though. You know what I'm saying? Now we get. Now we get. Now we get.
Damn near touch the rim.
Now we get in the Nitty second round. You know what I'm saying? And once again, he jumps in crazy. They'll be reminiscing over you, thinking you can compete. Pete Rock. They reminisce over you. Like, come on, son. Like, he's already coming out punching. You know what I'm saying? We hear the struggle in your bars, like you T-Top. If you listen to T-Top, you know he always talking about back in the days how he was struggling and all of that. Like, that's all in his bars. So you get it. You know what I'm saying? Hit you through a wall, have you under a sheetrock. Sheetrock. Rock, you know what I'm saying? Rock flips, he back to the flips. You know what I'm saying? Let it ring and put a title in the sky. He's you know what I'm saying? He talking about him and Surf, gun titles. Let it ring, put a title in the side. That's a ladder match. Like, that's hard. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you say I copied, machines come out. That's a Xerox. He's like, and these is back to back punches. Like Nitty is really back to back punching. You know what I'm saying? And then he gets into some more bars. And then this was my favorite Rock. This is my favorite Rum Nitty bar of the night, because honestly, it wasn't even just had that he said it. The nigga did it. Like, shout out to Shotgun Suge, but you gonna get niggas into a lot of fights. You feel me? He said you get out of pocket rock, you get the pocket rocket. Pocket checks him after I pocket check you. Like, he tapped his pockets. That was the delivery with the performance was hard.
You just said that made it another bar.
That shit was a haymaker. Like, the whole room was like, oh. And I done heard blogs saying he don't get no respect for that. Fuck out of here. He get respect for that. I like that bar. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if he you know what I'm saying? Like,
I like that.
Then he gets into some more bars, put you in the tank, hold it down like a good friend, hard. Casket on fire, K-Shine leave that whole funeral burning. Now, if you watch battle rap, you know what I'm saying, you know there's this whole story about K-Shine and Farrah funeral. Whether it's true or not, that was a good-ass bar. You know what I'm saying? Smoke you fast as 420. Situation get out of Rock's hand, don't need the red light. Rock saying, put on the red light. Like, that shit was hard. You know what I'm saying? You'll eat a sub quicker than a cone head.
Talk about it.
You ever seen Coneheads? Lit. You know what I'm saying? Then he comes off at the end of the round. They can't explain what happened to Rock like Stonehenge.
Woo!
Bars, nigga. I don't need the bar to just touch me on the surface. I want to think about it deep.
What happened to Rock like Stonehenge?
You know what I'm saying? So even though the energy picked up with Rock and all of that shit, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I edged around the Rum Nitty. That's a preference round for me. So I already know how that go. That's already 2-1. So now the question is, do I feel like Nitty could have 3-0'd Rock? Let's get into that. Rock come out in that third round hard. You a fiend or a fan hitting smack trying to get Rock like I got these cheeseburgers, man. That was a funny, smooth way to jump into your round. You know what I'm saying? Rum Nitty wore the fake Jordans in his last battle. He's like, fake Jordans in the last battle. Jump man look like on Jesus cross. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was aight. You know what I'm saying? Then he gets into Ill Will's gunner scheme. And I thought I was your gunner smack, and he switches that up. You know what I'm saying? And he had a couple of good ones in there. Had me in Detroit turning dirty money to clean paper, QP shot. You know what I'm saying? Do a battle at UW, you ain't coming back. Rock is truly the only person I know that when did a battle at UW for real. And like he was on Smack long before that, just straight Smack. And then he went to UW, and now Smack called him back for the main event. Like, he's one of the few people that could do that, so I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Like, since you my son, take him to the Bronx. Let my son off a high bridge. My son, high bridge, the Bronx. Y'all get that. You know what I'm saying? Good with the gas, but I don't need it. I'm a hybrid. Light. You know what I'm saying? I'll T-Rum, P on him, make him the next president. T-Rum, P, Trump, next president. Like, I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that. You know what I'm saying? Drum on the line like a hockey handle. That, you know what I'm saying? That was a nice one. Now, this one, it's a drum rum. Don't get caught in the middle of this instrument. Spell it out. You'll get it. You know what I'm saying? If you watch Bad Santa, Sig smoke faster than Bernie Mac. That's a hard bar. Trying to fit in over here is like Black China at the Kardashian house. If you watch battle rap, KOTD, Rum Nitty was on that. That's where he made his name at. And now he on Smack. So Rock is playing off of this is my house. That's the whole thing he's playing off of this for this battle. Nitty tied in the trunk. I'm smuggling rum. That was a nice one. You know what I'm saying? Bar-wise, this was his best round. Now we get in the Nitty round, and I ain't gonna front Nitty as one of my favorite battlers. You kind of disappointed me with this round. You know what I'm saying? Now when you got into the bars, that shit was hard. You know what I'm saying? Sleep with a knife on your chest. Sleep with a knife in his chest like Debo in the yard. Smack why the 20th, 1st and the 15th is best time to serve rock. You know what I'm saying? Frank Lucas rug without Packer leave your blood on it. Oh yeah. For the hustlers out there, y'all know that line.
You gotta run that back.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, he asked why Smack booked the battle on the 20th, the 1st and the 15th, the best time to serve rock. You gotta get it. It's a name flip. You dig it? You know what I'm saying? Frank Lucas rug without Packer leave your blood on it. You know what I'm saying? Sharp with the hands, you won't get it. Baraka get the point. Baraka. If you know what Baraka is and you play Mortal Kombat, it's the gas station. Would you think I put 10 on pump 4? You know what I'm saying? How you expect Rock to cook without his piece of the Pyrex? Like, you about as dumb as a caveman, but the way he stopped it short and delivered it, that's hard. Lose your life over a gun line, boss. Hard punches. But before all of that, in the first half, Nitty, and I'm gonna say this about all battlers, stop letting people get y'all out y'all lane, son. Stop letting them make y'all think y'all gotta switch your style up to the point where y'all fuck yourself up. He tried to get personal, and you know what I'm saying, and spit some shit that he felt was facts that he was told, and it kind of backfired on him. That shit wasn't what you was supposed to do, Nitty. Honestly, Nitty, had you came with the first half of the round the way you came with the second half of the round, it might not be a stone cold fact, but it could have been an argument for anybody who was actually was a fan and watched the battle to say you 3-0 Rock. It could have been an argument. There's no argument at this point. The only argument you can make is a 2-1. So I gave this battle, you know what I'm saying, I edged the Rum Nitty, and off the strength of just the bars, like, it's a preference battle to me. So if you really like Tay-Rock, you probably gonna say he won. But to me, Rum Nitty took the first 2 rounds and he kind of gave away the third. You know what I'm saying? But that was my bar for bar review for the week. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think. Let me know who you think won. Let me know what your scores are. You know what I'm saying? Let me know why that's your score. Whatever it is. Follow us, WVMR Source Radio. Let me know. Follow us, IG Source.radio. Let me know. The Source Radio page on Facebook. Let me know. If you want live watching, shit, let me know. You know what I'm saying? But that was my real segment for the last part of the show. Kana got a couple tips for y'all before we get into Black Bully's final segment where she hit y'all with them wheels of steel hard body. But Kana got a couple of things to talk to y'all about. So I'm gonna bring my brother in. I'm actually gonna push my mic back because honestly, he about to school y'all in a little minute. You know what I'm saying? All yours, brother.
I just feel like niggas don't understand that drip. Like, when I say that drip, I literally mean, like, beforehand. Like, my fault. Let me back up. What I'm previously discussing, what I'm actually talking about, is the female intoxication with the male existence itself. I'm talking about that actual heterosexual male to female drip. Because I don't know, it just seemed like it's people around me and the way they talk about sex or the way they talk about anything regarding a female, it just fucked me up, bro. Like it do. Like I literally said it on one of these. No, use your mic. No, I feel you. I was about to snatch your mic too. Nah, I feel like to a point, it just made me feel like why is it that everybody feel the need to be so overly aggressive? You can be aggressive on a pussy, that's fine. That's fine. Like I haven't gotten no type of, how should I put it? I haven't gotten no type of actually negative remarks on the way I act or the way I feel, but niggas just be doing the most, bro. Like you don't gotta act a certain way about the pussy, bro. You don't. Like niggas be really taking these memes and all these funny ass fucking posts seriously. Like, yeah, she got the butters on. Alright, cool. Just because she got the butters on, I mean, you gonna smack the bitch? And speaking on that, honestly, you gonna call her a bitch? Like, real talk for real talk. Because it's not necessary. It's really not. I don't feel like you have to even call a female in that actual circumstance. Regardless of however or wherever you deal with the female, she feel like that's what she want to be called, then fine, my nigga, I ain't knocking you. But I don't call females a bitch outside of them wanting to demonstrate that type of behavior. And I'm not saying if you get aggravated, you gonna say some shit. I'm not knocking you for that. You gonna say or do whatever. That's what you do. But you not just gonna say this shit and act like it's okay and it's cool, because now you end up fucking up everything that's go out for niggas who have an actual vocabulary. For people who can actually approach a female and deal with them in a certain type of way. So my thing is this, like, we talking about the drip right now. We just gonna give y'all a real basic ass interview, because a lot of y'all dumbass niggas don't know what you talking about. For real. So, I don't even know where to start. I'ma say, stop, quote unquote, talking dirty, because you don't know what the fuck you talking about. We can start with that. And then we can start with find the clitoris. Nah, you see the long pause? Nah, chill. You see the long pause, right? Nobody at all who heard that long pause and actually felt the knows where the fuck the clitoris is at. So find out, like, go back, go do health class one more time, you illiterate fuck, and find out where the clitoris is at. You feel me? Find out about a vagina. You want to fuck so bad. You want to make kids so bad. You want to do this. You want to do this and a third, but you don't know nothing about what you're doing. And I feel like as a man, if you can't reproduce properly, then you have no right calling yourself as a man, because you're a dickhead.
Yo, so can I ask you a question?
Go for it.
What the fuck is Donald Trump then? Because he just became president, and that nigga grabs the pussy, apparently. You can just grab him by the pussy. Apparently, you don't have to know how to handle the pussy to make kids. Apparently.
Did you just disrespect me like that?
He deadass just...
Nah. My question was... But my question was, did you disrespect me like that? Like, that was really, honestly, my entire requirement. Like, did you just bring that fuck ass nigga up to me
during the drip?
Let me tell you.
I love to get you riled up, because I love when he goes.
Oh, you want to get me riled up? I can do it. I can do it. All right.
Nigga just became president. He grabs him by the pussy.
This is why Franco was sitting back.
Let me explain this fuck ass nigga. Let me explain somebody who was literally generationally privileged. Let me explain somebody who has no type of actual mandingo pride. Let me explain this little dick ass, white privilege ass nigga. See a nigga? Yeah, he a nigga. He's the most. He's the most.
There's no color barriers on that.
He is the most literally color deprived, nobody jacking his ass type of nigga I've ever seen. Let me explain something. When you vote for a fucking person, fucking American, fuck anybody. When you vote for a person whose wife is a fucking porn star. I knew your wife at 12 years old. 12 years old. Malia Give a Fuck Skalaskovic. That was her name. Malia Give a Fuck Skalaskovic. Straight up.
I don't know if that's true, but I'm a ride with that. I'm a ride with that.
Malia Skalaska give a fuck Alaskovich, my
I think
nigga.
her name was like Ivanka or some shit like that for real, but yeah.
Real talk.
Regardless, she was sucking dick.
Real talk. Regardless of what, she was giving neck like a giraffe, boy.
On cam.
But had Obama's wife done the same thing, my guy?
What?
Who, where, how, do what? What physics? Can you explain to me where Einstein came back and said it was good? So, I don't understand that. I want Michelle Obama to run next year. Not to win. No, not to win. Nah, not to win, because she's not going to win. Of course she's not. Black woman? Are you fucking insane?
I'll spend my first vote on Michelle Obama.
Our vote don't mean shit that y'all not.
I know,
that.
but I will waste my time for Michelle. I got you.
I will waste my time too. I want her to run
I'll waste my time for
show
Michelle.
America.
You know, but if I'm gonna fight for anything, that's something I will fight for.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
But I want America to show America. America does not recognize
America.
And I feel like that's a problem that we actually have. I feel like the situation of white supremacy has been such ignored to the point where it's damn near quote unquote patriotism. Like if I die, God forbid to the foremost high, and I'm literally talking to Amun Ra, literally right now. If I was to go to the army and I went off and died, if you let them play taps, you better shoot everybody there and then shoot yourself. And I'm dead ass. If you let anybody play, suck my dick from the grave, bro. What are you talking about? Nothing, nigga.
I'm about to say she could speak to that better than I can.
Nah. She can't speak to that neither because she know that shit is bullshit.
Nah, it's definitely bullshit.
That's why I said she could speak to that.
I don't really, and this is speaking from somebody that was in the military. I support anybody in the armed forces, the people themselves.
No, I respect. Yeah.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Talking about the institution, you know what I mean? I have a brother that served, you know what I mean? Going to multiple tours, so I always support the truth. But the institution itself is bullshit.
It's horrible.
It's straight bullshit.
Shout out to my little brother, man.
I've had family down south. Yo, King, why you don't join the military?
You know what's
wow, that's crazy.
Though, is that some of them that's the only way they have out. You get what I'm saying? And
that's what they play on.
And that's what they play. But that is what they play on, which is why it's the poor.
But why would you play your future like that? Why would you literally subjugate?
Because you know what, people, and this is what, and it's funny because if you go back to the monologue, it's like, and he said it in there. Even though we know a lot of shit won't change, we believe in America in a weird scheme.
Who?
Understand what I'm saying?
The concept of America.
Who?
We wish the concept would work, and that's basically what he was saying.
Not actually America.
We wake up as if something's going to change, knowing that it's not. But we get up every day and we strive and we push forward regardless. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's where it comes from, especially in the South, where it's like, all right, well, I need some sort of, like a lot of our young men, they feel like, well, damn, I know they're not gonna give me shit. You know what I'm saying? Anything I gotta do, I gotta fight for anyway. I love the bus guns. I'm gonna be honest, that was part of my reason.
So you let my bus guns out here?
At least here, I'm getting paid for it. And if I die, it's not out there. And I'm gonna be honest. I understand the logic. It's not gonna be out there in the streets over some color, over some turf that I don't own.
Can I explain something?
At least I know.
That's what they tell you.
Almost, you're gonna kind of sort of be taken care of. Can
I? No,
we'll talk about that
before
later.
you even do that. Can I get into this? You right. Now can I get into this real fast because what was supposed to happen?
Yeah, we gotta close up.
What was supposed to happen was my closeout on another type of situation, but seeing as how that won't happen, I promise. Oh my God, I promise so bad that this segment is.
I'm gonna just name this shit 12 play from now.
This is literally called The Drip, but The Drip will happen on another segment. Let me explain something real fast. The United States military is exactly like the United States private. It's literally funny to say. The United States military is exactly like the United States penitentiary system. So let me explain to you what the fuck happens. You literally sign over your quote-unquote government property, which would be your fucking self.
Your government
Your
property
social
anyway. You got a
security
social security number? That's your receipt,
Like
fam.
when you know when you go to jail and they tell you to repeat your fucking number 10,000 times, guess what happens in the military, dickhead? So I want all of those family members that told me to go to the military that's watching this right now, shut the fuck up. Because I know what I'm talking about. At the end of the day, the United States is a corporation, literally.
Facts.
Literally. Like if you were to go to another...
We just got a new CFO.
Hold on. If you were to go to another company, when I say company, I mean country, but company that had a greater value than the United States dollar, you would be able to sell your fucking social security number for whatever billion amount of dollars as whatever billion amount of people that are here. So let me explain something to you. Don't ever get it twisted. Do not get locked up. Do not understand or deal with the military because they are not something that is your friend. You are to act as yourself as an individual citizen as you are supposed to be. Period. Do not let anybody else who's dealt with different situations in your country dictate what you do because shit was different back then. It's a whole nother type of situation now. So if you want to be an expiration date, if you want to be a fucking bottle of milk or a bag of bread or anything else that you feel that is expirable, then do what it is you feel you need to do. But on my note, I'ma just say this, man. Source Radio, man. I'm Kanai, and this is my bro Franco, man. We gonna do that.
Yeah, man. We about to get up out of here for the week, man. Source Saturdays, Source Radio, WVMR, our fucking station. I just got put on. I'm sorry, y'all, for Android users. I don't really use that shit, but our app is now available on the Google Play Store. You know what I'm saying? Like before when it first came out, it was just iOS only, but now it's both Androids and iPhones. So make sure y'all downloading that WVMR app, getting your streams live. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all listening live on the station, on the Facebook Live, following us on Twitter, following us on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? DJ Black Bully's about to get into she's about to finish the show off with some fire, a hot mix. You know what I'm saying? And we going to get up out of here for the week, but definitely we going to holler at y'all next week. And don't forget, my birthday's in 2 weeks, February 4th. Aquarius season is here. You want to come? You already know what that's about. You know what I'm saying? Feliz cumpleaños and all of that. Shout out to everybody party tonight. Party safe, party warm, and all of that. We going to get up out of here. We going to holler at y'all next week. Source Radio.
DJ Black, bully.
Yeah. Can you feel it?